Este. Hey, thanks for the 24 months, Lises. Happy double birthday. The Remover, thanks for the 26 months. 27 months at Tier 2 from Moonbase Boss. Jesus Christ. 27 months at Tier 3 from Mitchard Mouse. Thank you so much. 12 months from Canta Cave. Happy birthday. 29 months from Randy Man Candy. Thank you for the 24 months. Double neg, 2 years. Happy double birthday. 12 months from Slappy Cools. Happy birthday. 15 months from a cartoon Jimbo. 2 months from Dr. Riano. 10 from Lunar Alien Crow. Thanks for the 12 months. It's Laura GPO. Happy birthday. 17 months from Slopcorp. And I'll be right back in 30 seconds. I'm back. I'm not late. I'm technically not late. I'm technically not late, except for the 8 minutes, 10 minutes that it took me to start the stream. Hey, everybody. Hello. How are we doing today? Oh, it broke. Hello. Great to see you. I'm back in the room. I'm back in the crazy room. And a bunch of stuff is fucked up because I'm missing one DisplayPort cable. I literally spent hours today prepping stream stuff. And I spent so long looking at shit. I'll tell you how long. Okay, let me tell you one of the things that took me fucking forever to look at. And I got zero amount of usable stream material for. And you'll probably be able to guess why I couldn't use any of this for stream material. Erotic jewelry. Erotic jewelry is what I was looking at. I was looking at erotic jewelry. And I can't show any of it. I couldn't find anything good to show. Did it work? It was really funny. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Is that jewelry that is erotic, or is it like a cock ring? I think it's both. It's supposed to be sexy that you're like looking at a cock ring. And I'm trying to see, is there anything that I found that I can show you? Well, the first thing is the thing on the website that led me to dive down this rabbit hole is I was looking for funny jewelry, and so I looked up. Let me turn some music on without vocals so that we can listen a little bit better. Hold on. Goofball fucking clown music. Come on, Jess. How's that? Is that good music? Good music sound? Good music sound amount? Is it a good music sound amount? Good music sound amount? Good music sound amount? Let's get hashtag good music sound amount going in chat. Is this a slow puke thing? No, but she was the first person that I sent this to. When I found the penis. Let me just show you. This is what I found that led me down the rabbit hole. Is I found a website. Oop. I found a website that was selling erotic jewelry. And this was the image. This was the image. I mean, what could this possibly, like, and the mind boggles. You're like, well, how are you supposed to wear that? What's that supposed to do? That's a cobra? If you look on their website, it is entitled the Sacred Cobra. It's called the Sacred Cobra. It's called the, fuck, I said it wrong. Stop, shut up in chat. Everyone shut up, okay? I'm back in the studio. It's gonna be a good stream today. You gotta shut the fuck up, okay? Sacred Cobra. Sacred Cobra. Now, half of this ghost energy has been sitting in the fridge for 2 weeks while I've been gone. Should I drink this? One's in chat for yes. And two's if it's a bad idea. Okay. Tastes good. Tastes good. Tastes good. Hey, thanks for the gifted subscription to Koba. Thank you. So I found this is called penis jewelry. And obviously on the website, it is, there are demonstration pictures. And you can find this at sylviemonthule.com/English/jewels/man jewelry/intimate man jewelry. So you can find it there if you're looking for it. Do not post it in chat. It's bad. I can't post any pictures, but there's a lot of examples of like what penises look like when they're wearing this stuff. I can show you some of the text that was on the website. For example, the name of some of the products. Scarab penis jewel. Scarab penis. Scarab penis. Ouch! This is my favorite thing that I found. It's in the frequently asked questions for... Except for the nectar of pleasure. Of course, obviously not the nectar. Well, you know, setting aside the nectar of pleasure. You actually can wear it for a while. Setting aside the nectar of pleasure. Beware the nectar of pleasure. This is what I'm always saying. I'm always saying to beware the nectar of pleasure. Except the cursed pendant. The cursed pendant. Anyway, I'm not going to read this one out loud. But as it turns out, Europeans are total fucking freaks. Total fucking freaks. One of those safety training videos, but it's about the nectar of pleasure. Wait, okay, it's the nectar of pleasure safety training video, but it's like one of those Chinese, like, safety work site training videos about people who have been entranced by the nectar of pleasure. I'm imagining, because the nectar of pleasure, and I've seen the nectar of pleasure, it is a thing that you put on your, clitoris. And I can't wait for that to be a Go Off King sound alert in about 12 hours. That is the most paid for Go Off King sound alert, is me saying that word. But I'm imagining like a lady putting it on wrong and her clit explodes like you know when they tried to kill Fidel Castro with an exploding cigar? And they put this on wrong and like Fist of the North Star. Yeah, exactly. Like Fist of Party Cracker. Jesse, that was a cartoon. They tried to kill Fidel Castro with an exploding cigar. They tried to do that. By the way, can we hear it for... Hold on. Can we hear it for... Let's see. Really cool. 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Now, I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks in 10 days. 6 days ago, they just elected the most homophobic prime minister of all time. Isn't that cool timing? The most xenophobic... Here's two things she hates, is gay people and foreigners. And guess who's about to show up? Guess who's about to walk off the plane? Like I'm in Casablanca. I'm stepping off on the tarmac. Talking about listening to Tiny Dancer in the background. The gayest foreigner of all time. They're calling him the gay foreigner. She was a drummer in a metal band, weirdly. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know of any other punks who have made a hard right turn in old age. That's like that must be the first time that a punk musician or metal musician has turned 55 and completely become insane. I don't remember that ever happening before. And the first time and if you say even one more example of it happening, I'll never stream again. Johnny Rotten, let's not talk. He's a close personal friend of mine, okay? I was the one who gave him the idea to spit in people's hair. I was like, that's a good act you got. You have a good act. Have you tried spitting in people's hair? While you're singing, just in the middle of singing, you spit in someone's hair? Big booger. I was on my big long walk today, and I was walking down the street, and I've had really bad allergies that have not died down yet from being in that barn that we were filming out of for Monster Talent Show and the other streams. Because that barn is full of 100-year-old hay dust, rotten mummy hay dust, and it just got into my lungs and nose and shit. And I'm still clearing out. I thought I was sick. I think it's allergies to the amount of hay that I inhaled. But I was on my walk, and I was hawking a big loogie because I had so much booger in my head. And I was going to hawk out all the booger that I had in my head while I was listening to Making Plans for Nigel by XTC. And I was hawking a big Louie, and I tripped on a paving stone. Nobody, paving stone, fucking 1850. I cracked my head on a flagstone and impoverished my wife. I tripped on the sidewalk. I tripped on the sidewalk right as I was about to spit my big loogie. The loogie, I was wearing these headphones. The loogie caught my headphone cable, which is in front of me, because I kind of like cocked my head as I tripped, and the loogie escaped my lips. The loogie caught my headphone cable and slingshot back onto my shirt. It slingshot back onto my shirt. And I had a big fucking loogie on my shirt that what it looked like was I just spit on my shirt a big booger loogie. That's what it looked like. And then I looked over at traffic, because I was right next to the road, and there was a guy at a red light who was looking right at me. And I didn't even wave at him. Usually I'd give him the little wave. Hey, you know. Usually I give him the little wave. He didn't have any emotion on his face. Bald fuck. He looked like Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis? Michael Chiklis. Is that's not his name. Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis. That's not his name. Michael, hold on. Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I was just, okay. And I know that this is not how Michael Chiklis is spelled. All right? There's a wire sitting over my keyboard right now. And I know that his name is not Michael Chico. Its name is not Michael Chicoliolius. My guess was not his name is Michael Chicoliolius. David Chicken Louise. Michael Chicoliolius. Michael. That's a different guy. This is a Greek Michael Chick Lois. Hey, the only Chick Lois that I like is a redhead with big fucking nose, big triangle fucking nose. Hey, here, okay, who am I doing an impression of right now? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make a cartoon, and the main guy's gonna be Peter Griffin, and we should have a fucking 10 in there too. What if we had Peter Griffin do the show, and then also there's a fucking 10? Hitler? No. I don't know for sure he didn't say that. Chill out, man. There was something in this Ghost energy drink that's been in the fridge for 1 week, open. The chicken is dead for good? Wait. The Family Guy chicken? Hold on. The Family Guy chicken dead. Hold on. Sorry, I'm typing this. Sorry. Okay. So let's just see. Okay. And let's see what Google has to say about whether or not the Family Guy chicken is dead. Peter Griffin died. Peter Griffin didn't die. Peter Griffin didn't die. Okay. Epic Chicken Fight Season 10. Meg killed giant chicken. No. No, it's not possible.
Either you hate your dad or you leave this house.
An old tomato. You're just like him.
What did you say?
You're just like him.
Is that what the writing of Family Guy is? Meg says in ultimato. Kind of just out of character. That's it? That's what the writing is? An ultimato. Aren't you supposed to have a script? Bro, I'm working on it and I have a really good outline. I'm not kidding, and I promise you that I am writing a Family Guy script, and it will be done by the end of the year. But it's got a really good outline. You're going to like it. I think I may be angling for it to be part of, right now the plan is do a really good streams this week, do a really good streams next week. All of November, do some of the most classic streams ever. December, do some of the best streams you've ever seen and some of the most interesting ideas ever on Twitch. And January is 12 straight streams of good comedy. February is 15 good streams.
Wait, I can't hit you. You're a girl.
Huh.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I guess that's what Family Guy is. Now.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA. Every MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
This was filmed 8 years ago. He's not doing so well anymore. Is this guy still alive?
One of the things that I really like about
I believe that Mike Lindell is still alive, and there's a reason why I'm showing you this. For those who don't know, Mike Pillow is the guy who made My Pillow, which is why he called that. And Mike Pillow is, back in 2020, he disputed the election results, and he was going fucking insane because of the machines. And he had just seen I, Robot, Will Smith, and he was like, did you see? He said, I was talking to a Dominion voting machine, and I asked it, could you write a beautiful symphony? And the Dominion voting machine printed out a ballot that said, can you? What? And he was like, they stole the election using the Dominion voting machines. And he was completely fucking insane. On Fox News, he sneezed and said, I'm allergic to bullshit. DBJ, if you ran into this lady in a JCPenney, would you say, oh my? This is a reference to a story I told on stream and on my podcast Stores with Luke and DBJ, available on podcast apps, where I was in JCPenney, and I was on the escalator, and someone behind me said, excuse me, and I turned around, and it was a beautiful older woman who was so beautiful that I went, oh my. Oh my. How old? She looked like she was 45, 50. She looked like 45, 50. She wasn't old. She was older. That's your age. Listen, I'm turning 30 in 10 days. And saying that out loud makes me feel fucking crazy. Saying that out loud makes me feel fucking crazy. Oof, hard 30. It sucks? I don't think it sucks. I don't understand. The main thing that annoys me about being 30 is being lumped in with all these other 30-somethings who basically they're 31 and they're like, yeah, I'm done being alive now because it's basically over for me. Shut up. What are you talking about? By the way, in the last month and a half, I've lost more than 20 pounds. I think I've lost more than 25 pounds. None of my clothes fit anymore. I feel totally fucking insane. I look in the mirror, and I'm like, that's a different person's body. I haven't been this thin in my 20s. Period. So I feel good. I feel physically better than I've felt in a while, and I'm like, I don't know. I really have a reaction to all of my friends. It's one of the most frustrating thing about all of my friends. They're all 32. And they're like, I can't walk anymore. I need new legs. I need new robotic, beautiful chrome legs to get me from here to the hospital. And that's my whole life, is trying to scrape together enough money to get these beautiful chrome legs that take me to the hospital so that they can kill me. Just wait 2 years. I don't know. It's true. Bro, it's not like it happens suddenly. I don't bounce back as much as when I was like 21. Guess what? Now when I drink to excess, I have to drink water too. And that's like it. That's like it. That's all it is. That's it. And you're supposed to be drinking water anyway. I don't understand it. I'm like happier than I've ever been at 30. And obviously some things have gone well for me, but I just don't understand this like fatalism. It's fatalism when you turn a certain age and suddenly it's like, well, I got to clean my bathroom now. You were supposed to be cleaning your bathroom. Now you just know that. You're supposed to be cleaning your bathroom the whole time. You can't let the hair build up until it clogs. You have to clean the hair every once in a while. That's literally as you have to clean your hair out. You can't wait until there's a little bit of a puddle. Now you lost me. Lol, Kendra. What did Kendra say? Kendra knows me in real life and probably said something that really hurts my feelings. Buddy, I've been in your bathroom. You got to talk a little quieter. I hate my fucking apartment, and all the filth that is in my apartment is a stamp against it. This is a cursed place, and I hate it. I hate my apartment, and I am trying to hurt it. It's spite filth. It is. I'm fucking sick of this place. I hate this. Therapy wouldn't help you for sure. Therapy is a trick, okay? Therapy is literally a trick to get you to stop seeing your acupuncturist, and I'm sick of people not talking about this. It's a trick. And when I think of your acupuncturist sitting there checking her watch, she's holding a bunch of needles in her hand. Your landlord hearing you say that from upstairs and loading more stink into the stink pipes. Makes me fucking insane. Makes me fucking insane. Makes me fucking insane.
Pillow is the support. It gives my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Kendra's not allowed in my house anymore. And I wasn't going to say that, but I couldn't get it out of my head. Kendra's not allowed in my house anymore until they learn to embrace filth and understand that it is part of my philosophy of how I'm living. And actually in Shinto, the filth has feelings. And so when you see that there's like a black grime on one part of my shower, it's like that's actually alive, and that's as there's a kami in that. What am I to banish the kami? No, not kami. No, not kami. But I just wrote an intro for one of the Stores episodes, which I write all the meditative. If you listen to Stores, you know what I'm talking about. The intros to Stores are where is this? The intros to Stores are 2.5 minute meditations about the store. They're usually just little comedy things that I write with meditative elements. I really like them. I like writing them. Where is it? I'm trying to... Okay. I got feedback from Pat because I need to check with Pat and Luke, who do the podcast with me, to make sure that the intros are good. And I just thought that this was a funny piece of feedback about the intro that I wrote for the GameStop episode, which has not come out. It's not coming out yet. It might come out in the next couple of weeks. Here's the intro. Here's the feedback I got from Pat. I said, "Is the GameStop one good?" And he said, "Yeah, but I think it's too long for sure. And I hate to say it, but the details about cum and getting cum out of Giuliani's ass might be a little too nasty to put in the first 2 minutes of the episode." By the way, it's really funny because he's 100% right. It's way too long by about 4 lines. And there are almost exactly 4 lines about getting cum out of Giuliani's ass. You know what? I'm just going to spoil it. You should listen to the GameStop episode. It's with Lyle Therapy Gecko. It's a good episode. Crazy Pat gave me and Libby that exact same note on what last week. How will we know how it got out then? Okay, well, I'll spoil you on what the premise was for the Stores intro. The premise was the GameStop intro is about somebody coming in to trade in a game, and somebody somebody brings in a box of old games, and the guy finds a game in there he's never seen before, and it's called for the PS2, and it's called what is it? It's called Rudy Giuliani Asshole Cleaning Tycoon, and the picture on the front is Rudy Giuliani like looking over his shoulder, giving a thumbs up, and there's a hose blasting up into his ass. And and the goal of the game is you have to clean his ass the best out of all of his doctors. Clean his ass the best and most. Oh, that's a timeless classic. Comedy gold. Yeah, at one point, and this is getting cut, so I'll just tell you, seek professional help. That is my sister. Do not listen to what I'm about to say. It's really disgusting what I'm about to say. The part that I'm going to have to cut is that on the front, underneath the Nintendo seal of approval, there's a little splash line that says, over 95 cummy levels. And the guy looking at the game is like, oh, I guess that's what I'm cleaning. He was like, oh, I didn't know. I was like, why do I need to clean? Oh, I'm cleaning that. I think it's a really funny intro. I think it's really funny. That's a lot of content for the PS2. Sharpling was so funny today. The Tom Sharpling episode of Stores is out today. Not to talk about Stores too much, but it's out today. And I loved that episode so much. I felt so... I truly... And you can hear it in the episode. I was just so fucking thrilled to be goofing around with Tom. And I feel like I was in a really weird mood, but that was because Tom Sharpling was like very important to me when I was younger and very much in my DNA. And just hearing him talk to me kind of took me back to the sense of humor I had maybe 5 or 10 years ago. The way you revel in wasting his time with dumb bullshit it's really good. It's really good. And when I bring up Monk, just because I wasn't going to bring up Monk because I know that he doesn't like talking about that show for whatever reason, but he's an executive producer and writer on Monk. And I decided after I had started bothering him to bring it up on purpose. And when I said, okay, but let's bring him back and maybe it's Monk in space. And he goes, where does he go? The dirt planet. He goes to the dirt planet. And Tom, at that point, if you watch the video, Tom is kind of looking at the floor while I'm saying this. He's almost not even reacting to it. So it's a dirt planet, and then Luke chimes in with, but to them it's clean. Which got Luke, it's me and Luke forever, for the rest of our lives. Every bit you guys did was like spring-loaded with a bunch of hidden compartments of bullshit. We weren't planning anything. They have gems socketed into their eyes that make everything appear beautiful. Now, that wasn't part of... I like that a lot. He called you his boyfriend on Go Off Kings, what Luke did? Luke is an interesting friend. He's probably, maybe by some standards, my best friend. However, while I was in Maryland the last 2 weeks, I didn't hear from him at all. I didn't talk to him for 2 weeks because I was gone. And then I came back yesterday, or I came back on Saturday, and yesterday I was like, hey, let's play Magic. Let's do something for an hour. I just got back into town. And he was like, I'm actually busy. And it's like, do you understand? But that's the thing about how much time we spend together is that we both know he doesn't need to rush to spend time with me. Also, I still got sniffles, so I'm just going to sniffle away from the microphone.
Sleep is one of the most important things to your health, and MyPillow is one of the most important things to your sleep.
Call or go to mypillow.com now, and Mike will give you 2 MyPillow premiums
Not crying.
for one low price. Use the promo code, and you'll also receive free shipping.
Anyway, this was just to establish who Mike Lindell is. MyPillow 2. ugh. It's always, and I hate to say this, but that's always the worst moment is when you realize Mike Lindell is about to molest you. That is always one of my, your blood runs cold and it's like, okay, here we go.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
You're about to get fucking touched on. Yep. It's, sorry. It's like you're about to get touched on by a big fat man.
He's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
This is he could lose so much. He could be anorexic. He could lose so much weight that he's rail thin. He's always going to be a fat prick. Does that make sense? I would never say that about somebody who is like heavier. But you look at his head and his like fucking smile and his eyes. Why was she in the bathroom with him? Because they're in love.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0.
Wow, it's so soft and smooth.
It's cool to the touch. How did you do that?
Well, we took My Pillow's patented fill and combined it with this new.
By the way, My Pillow is just a bunch of cut up chunks of pillow put into a pillowcase. That's the idea of My Pillow. Anyway, you might be wondering where could I get? I mean, God, where can I get Mike Lindell's cross that he wears in all of the commercials? And of course, where you can get that is mystore.com. Holy shit, this thing. mystore.com. Are you going to buy something for us? Nope. Nope, I'm not. Because this is evil. This is one of the funniest websites I've ever seen. Oh, there's my cross. Let's just, okay, yeah. Call it My Cross Necklace. That's good. Oh my God! It's sterling silver. Testimonials, 5 stars. So special. Exceeded all expectations. I love my women's cross, and it is a lovely sign of Christian faith. Oh, that's okay. So actually, this is a good way to let people know you're Christian. I actually wasn't even thinking about that. Some of the worst shirts I've ever seen. Dentapup. The Tick Patrol Tick Remover. Every time I go to one of these websites and I see what it is that conservatives think is important, it blows my fucking mind. It's like, this is where their head's at. They're afraid of ticks. Why do you have ticks on you? Why you got it covered in ticks? Mike Lindell looks like some motherfucker who's constantly covered in ticks. This is a tick dinner. Sorry, I make myself laugh. Tick dinner. Tick sees that and licks its lips. Yes, this is a meal for ticks. And when Lindell takes off his pants, all the ticks, they do a dance. He's just a mech for ticks and scabies. I'm getting the bleed stop and bleed clot. I'm getting to it. What's with the bleed stop? Well, this is good for clotting wounds. I have no fucking idea what you are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I have to imagine, is this for... I don't know if this is being angled towards operator fucks who think they're soldiers of fortune, who need to seal wounds, or I don't know what the fuck. Oh, it's for when you pull your tick off. Charlie could have used it. Who's friend of yours? Or it's for when you're 100 years old. When you're 100 years old. And you literally cannot clot your own wounds. Have you checked out LindellTV.com? No, I have not, but let's take a look. Hold on. LindellTV.com. Let's see. Lindell TV is now publicly traded.
Prime Minister. He was Prime Minister a few years ago. Important, I'm flagging this up, Steve, because he won on an anti-Ukraine platform,
Yes.
and it now looks as if he's going to go into coalition with the anti-NATO and anti-EU SPD to get himself.
So we got witness protection Papa Roach talking to disgraced nutjob Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon looks like a bag. Let's see. Right. I feel like I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Maha with Mike. Scriptures and Wall Street. Diamond and... Okay. Well, I got to tell you, I got bad news. I got bad news that I'm not sure that Lindell TV has been aware of. That either Diamond or Silk died, and I don't know which at all. She's carrying the torch. Diamond and Silk always gave me the... I don't talk about politics that much, but you know what? Let's just be honest with each other. This is all that's been on my mind, is this sort of shit makes me so... Yesterday morning, this is why on Wednesday we're doing Minecraft with the Goo Crew, and all proceeds from that stream are going to go towards anti-ICE law funds. Hopefully specifically in Chicago, but if not, we'll just do national ones because obviously everybody needs the help. But yesterday morning, I was really losing my fucking mind. I was so fucking furious. I was so furious seeing videos of ICE in Chicago. It just got to me. So this is what's been on my mind. So we're doing the charity thing on Wednesday for this. Here's what has always struck me about Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk always struck me as, okay, well, we need some element that proves we're not racist, right? So let's just hold open auditions, and whoever comes in will just pick the best one. And I'm just imagining a casting company, and they have like a full day of like, okay, everybody show up, and you have to not be white, and also support everything that we say. And Diamond and Silk show up at 8:30 a.m. and they're sitting there all day, and then it's 4:59. And the Trump guys are like, okay, well, nobody else showed up. I guess Diamond and Silk are the ones. I guess these are the ones that we're sticking with. Huh. Well, they're the only ones that showed up.
Really, pack your coat, pack your hat, don't you come. And when the president decided to drain the swamp to benefit people, even if you're in a dump.
What? Hold on. What's going on? Hold on. What did I click on? Hold on. What is this? I just clicked to a random part of this. Is the Diamond and Silk show the best show ever made?
More money. Y'all from overseas immigration enforcement. No more freebies. Believe that and don't forget it. Trump show.
Jesus Christ. How deep does this go? Stop blindly investing and start collecting oil royalty checks instead. What? I clicked on LindellOilBoom.com.
My name is Mark Lichtenfeld, best-selling author of Get Rich with Dividends and chief income strategist at the Oxford Club.
We're gonna fucking die. We're all gonna fucking die. We're all gonna die. Everything's cooked. It's all fucking cooked. This is what I'm losing it about. I can't fucking take this. Hey, thanks for the Prime sub.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama.
Hey, thanks for the Prime sub. Hey, and if you've got Amazon Prime, you could link it to your Twitch account, and you could subscribe with a free Prime subscription. And I'm not asking, but it's a great way to support the stream. Oh wait, hold on. We're doing politics stuff, so hold on. I got to do. I need a very specific element. I've seen it on Central Committee's stream. I've seen it on Central Committee's stream. So I just need to get it up on mine. And he has it pretty... He has it pretty big. Okay. And just for anybody who's curious, this is sort of what you do when you're a leftist and you really care about shit on Twitch. And you're trying to educate people and, like, represent something. And this is what... So, okay. And I've got it up. All right. And now we can talk about politics. So these guys, it's like it's like all they care about is money. That's all they give a shit about is money, is the thing. And it's like I haven't seen somebody this greedy since
Can we get a $5 donation train going?
I haven't seen somebody this greedy since I ran as a conservative in Pennsylvania. But that was like 2 years ago. So, God, you can just click on shit forever. You can click on this shit forever. It really works. Due to the meds, my husband needs his coagulation of blood. By the way, they do have a chat feature on the website. And I was talking to them. Before, and I asked if Bleed Stop worked on quote-unquote private areas, and the agent said, I will not answer that question. And then I said, I am trying to learn about the product. And he said, it will work. That's right. Hold on. We can start a conversation, speak with agent, name, Jeremy. Email. I got to give him my email. I'm not doing that. They must have changed that. Hold on. Dude, this is... fuck. This is so fucked. Look how many categories they have. Oh, sorry. My sub goal is in the way. Hold on. Look how many categories they have on mystore.com. And by the way, subbing to this stream is the only way to make sure that leftism, real leftists, have a home on Twitch. Toys and games. Let's see toys and games.
Welcome to the stream.
We can't see. Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Hold on.
My pig ass is getting fucked.
Okay. Okay. So now the sub goal is not going to be intrusive. So it's not going to be in the way. And we can get down to like real politics and not just focus on money or whatever. So as you can see up at the top, we have all these different categories of just like crazy stuff that, holy shit, look at this one. Well, I just scrolled past it, but that was crazy. Store links, privacy policy. Toys and games are not political. Headlamps are toys. Jesus, man. The ultimate beach mate. Oh my fucking God. The ultimate plastic shovel. Can you make it scroll faster? Hold on. I think I can. It's going to look so crazy when it comes back around again. When it comes back around again, it's going to look so fucking crazy. It really does look like it's speeding up. It looks like it's speeding up. It looks like it's getting faster and faster. DBJ's in their political streamer arc. You know what? You know what's awesome is what this is making me realize is like, oh, this is the easiest thing in the entire fucking world. This is the easiest thing in the entire fucking world. All you have to do is complain. That's all you have to do. You just have to complain. And the thing about the right or whatever is there's 300 Mike Lindells. There's so many guys that you can just dunk on for 3 hours. It's infinite content. It's infinite content. You could do it forever. And it's easy. Easiest way for me to free myself from watching the stream. Yeah. It's a good way. I bet I would make money. Hold on. Well, listen, we could keep looking at my store because my store, I think, started reading Left Hand of Darkness because it was mentioned on stores. When do I find out if the aliens are men or women? What I like about Left Hand of Darkness is it's like their culture is like everyone on this planet has both male and female reproductive organs. And when they go into heat, they either express heavily one or the other so that they can have, you know, heterogeneous sex. And then there is they have on the planet what are called perverts. And perverts are ones that they have both all the time. So it's like, well, this is a planet of non-binary people, but you can't be non-binary all the time or you're a pervert. I mean, that's gross. That's disgusting. Hold on, I'm looking more at the tick stuff. God. Just $30 for a comb. $30 for a comb. No intersex people, I guess. The idea is that they're all intersex. That's the idea. What's this? I guess it's scam night, because look at this.
The type of anti-gravity effect.
What is a bugosphere? Wait, this is Gaia!
I think I respond.
I love we got. Thanks for the 2 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. That got us a lot closer to our sub goal, which is pretty exciting. Got us a lot closer to our sub goal. And I do think that we can hit 95,000 subs. I do think we can hit 95,000 subs. I think it will happen. I'm going to turn that off.
Responsibility to investigate it.
didn't update yet? No, we had other subs fall out.
Somebody was threatening me and said, if you don't deliver the sphere, such and such is going to happen to you.
2 men dressed as policemen tried to take the sphere and suggested that someone
Bugosphere
was already trying to take control of it.
The Bugosphere!
Spheres found before in the United States. Special forces thugs go in and get them, and people have been killed possessing them. They green.
There's a boy in the Bugosphere. There's a boy in it. There's a boy in the Bugosphere. Hold on. That's from Gaia. We watched Gaia stuff on the stream. Bugosphere. Well, okay. I typed in Buga and immediately YouTube auto-completed Bugosphere update. The Bugosphere is here. What the fuck?
Hey everyone, I'm Jimmy Church. You may know me from Into the Vortex here on Gaia, and today I'm honored to be stepping in for George Norrie for this episode of Beyond Belief. Now, unless you've been living under a rock...
Already a show called that. You can't call it that. There's all... You can't call it that. There's already a show called that.
...folk community, you've definitely heard about this. It's everywhere. It's viral. And it's sparking debate.
This guy talks like he has... You know when somebody takes too many prescription drugs and it slows them down permanently? This guy talks like he did that with Z-Quil.
Today, you're going to see it up close and personal. Now, of course, I'm talking about the Bugosphere.
It's the Booger Sphere. Listen, it's the Booger Sphere.
That's right. We have...
Of course it's the Booger
the
Sphere.
one and only Jaime Maussan with us, and he's bringing the Bugosphere right here to Beyond Belief. Welcome, Jaime.
Hello, Jimmy. How are you?
Just not the voice I expected out of the keeper of the Bugosphere. I'm sorry. I apologize to laugh at it, but it was... Hello, hi, how are you? Hello.
Fantastic. And look at that. The Bugosphere is sitting there right with you. We have another guest on the show today.
So he just has one?
Yeah,
I think there is only one.
It's amazing. What we have found inside this sphere is out of the mind, my friend. It's really high technology. And the important thing, Jimmy...
Looks like you made it out of a pot. It looks like you made it out of like 2 woks from Target.
Is this object for the first time is in the hands of civilians, because normally these kind of things end up in the hands of the governments, of the military. And this time is with us. And now we have the...
Yeah, somebody said this looks like a prop from a DBJ subathon. This is the sort of shit that I hold up to the webcam. And then I say, wow, I wonder what's going to happen. And then some pre-recorded crap happens. Some fucking skit happens.
Chance to investigate.
The sphere itself was first seen flying over Buga back on March 2nd in 2025 this year. Now, let's take a look at that footage. And Jaime, give us the background and tell me what we're looking at.
Yes, of course. There were 2 videos. The first one was recorded by Maria.
It's the Bugosphere.
24. The plane wanted to land. That side was looking for treasure. That if the...
Wait, looking for treasure?
With an electromagnetic machine, till now private. And he was looking for treasures with an electromagnetic machine.
Well, listen, I'm glad that he was there. Because it was so possible that nobody was going to be looking for treasures with an electromagnetic machine at that time.
And then he said
it was
that
so...
the sphere came very close.
It almost seems unlikely that he would have been looking at it at the same time that a balloon showed up.
His head, he would be dead. Then he saw it leaving and then came back. And then they decided, because there were 2 people, they decided to record the sphere. And they recorded for 8 minutes.
Okay. I mean, but it's not doing anything. It just looks like a balloon. Like, it just looks like a balloon.
Yesterday I covered more updates regarding the 3i Atlas, and a lot of people liked it. So thank you so much for your comments. I really do appreciate it. And
Top comment, if you've ever watched Phantasm, then you know the tall man isn't far behind. Okay. Stephen Greer is questionable among the UFO community. He's just a country doctor who can bench press 350 pounds. Okay. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know why they're talking about that. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm really just not sure. Let me thank some subs real quick. 2 gifted from Mothman. Thank you so much. Oh, we got $5 from Yoda lifting his robe a little. Thank you. In order. Let's see. I've missed a bunch because I've been so in my feelings. I've missed a bunch. Jim Bozo, thanks for the 29. 12 months from Niam. Happy birthday. 28 from Incumbent Toad. 13 from Clement Attlee. 12 from Daniel. Thank you for the happy birthday. 27 from Paulork. 24 from Jim This City. Happy double birthday. Schwarbage, thanks for the 27. Lurking Horror Val with the 46. 17 from Ziggy for Beelzebub. 15 from Crow Magnet Man. Thanks for the gifted sub to Koba. Thank you for the 24 months. Happy double birthday to Stupid Bastard Gaming. A gifted sub to Michael Chicliolis. Thank you for the 18 months from Beast Yoy. Thank you for the 26 months, Donnie Darko Milichik. 27 from Neclam. Thank you for the 2 months from Spoos Cow. 15 from Proud Substitute Teacher. Gifted sub to Jakey Chains from Randy. 3 months to Crunchy 93. Thank you. 9 months from Boy Problems. 11 months from Matthew Wolson. Thank you for the new Prime sub from MR Stop It. Gifted sub from Zronium. 13 months from Wamber. A gifted sub from Dwubo to Ghoul Generator. Another gifted to Leftist Gamer Memes. 4 months from Apple's Dragon. 9 from Casket Butch. And 26 months from Tiny Tiny Kitty Cat. Thank you. Sorry about that. Can we get a Bugosphere in chat? A Bugosphere in chat? Can we get a Bugosphere in chat? How's everybody doing? I didn't actually say hi at the beginning of the stream. I got right into it too quick. I got right into it way too quick. I told my story about how I spit on my own shirt, and then I got right into it really fast. Boogersphere. Welcome to the Boogersphere. Really funny to hear a summary of all the bits that have happened on the stream through the gift subs. Okay, so this is the Phantasm. I understand. That's the Phantasm. What's this? Yeah. What else? Where do we go now? I say, here's what I got tons of other stuff I could show you, like Reddit posts and stuff. I think I want to be looking at videos. What do you guys say? You guys want to get straight into some submissions? I say straight into. I've been live for over an hour. Let me see. Is this correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, hopefully this doesn't crash the stream because I'm opening 24 Chrome tabs, which could crash the stream. But I'm opening them right now. I'm opening 24 Chrome tabs, and if that crashes the stream, then I'm going to give myself a big kiss on my hand like it's lips. Like I'm pretending that my hand is lips. We got it. We got it. It didn't crash. Didn't crash. Bugosphere. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. And maybe we can look at the Reddit post afterwards. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is, and we got a lot of really good videos that I'm very excited to get to, but we're just going to go in order. We're just going to go in order, see what happens. Pee drinking update.
All right, so I started drinking my pee, let's see, 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
Thanks for the resub.
I only did it for 3 days.
Right.
I've been doing some meridian work. I play with tuning forks. Well, I don't play with tuning forks. I'm a biofield tuner, and so I've been using tuning forks on my meridians. Anyways, so it was just too much on my body, so I had to pause. But
it was vibrating my body, and it was making me...
It was actually quite...
I was about to enter the speed force, so I had to stop tuning myself.
Incredible. And so this is what I learned.
God, I hate stupid fucking fuckers.
that's going to be the next video.
This is another reason why I can't do politics stuff, because it's so funny to dunk on, but now we're all good and pissed. You know? Now we're all good and pissed. We're all nice and pissed. I was listening to a podcast. I won't say which one. I won't call this person out. But I was listening to a podcast, and a person on the podcast was describing their experience going to an acupuncturist and said the phrase, "I was thinking about canceling my health insurance and just going to the acupuncturist." And that was challenging. That was challenging. But hearing them talk about it, I unfortunately had a little bit of sympathy for like the whole mindset that led to it, because their description of what they were going through is, yeah, I had horrible back pain. No doctor would believe me. Nothing was helping. No doctor was listening. Every doctor thought I was lying. And then I went to an acupuncturist and got an appointment in 2 days, and they listened. The lady listened. And I felt heard, and she treated me for it, and I felt better. And the thing is, I understand it. I understand it at some level. Like, what? Getting help is so fucking miserable. It's so fucking miserable. It's so fucking miserable that when presented with the alternative of, well, this is cheaper, you don't have to go through health insurance, you don't need to go into the hospital, which is a big building where you're dying and everybody hates you for it. That's what's... The emergency room needs to be... They need to have video games in there or something. They need to have Game Boys or some shit. What is with the emergency? It's the worst place on earth, because you go to the emergency room, you're dying, and everybody in there is pissed at you for it. Every time I've ever been to the emergency room, I was in a head-on collision a couple years ago. My arm is broken. I'm covered in broken glass, which has embedded itself into my leg and my arm and my face. I talked to 4 nurses. They're all annoyed with me. They're all frustrated. I get my broken fucking arm x-rayed. And she says, okay, put it down on this thing and we'll x-ray it. And I say, I don't think I can do that without passing out because it's in too much pain. And she rolled her eyes at me. She rolls her eyes at me. My arm is shattered into pieces at the elbow. And I said, I literally was trying really hard to get it in place because I was in shock still and I was still losing my mind. And I was like, we just have to do this. We got to grit our teeth and get through it. And after a certain fashion, I was like, I can't hold it there. I will pass out. I cannot do that. And she rolled her eyes and then set something else up that we could get the x-ray. They fucking hate you for dying. They don't like that you... They're pissed at you. Well, you shouldn't have done that. That's their opinion. Every time you get a disease, they're like, why'd you do that? You shouldn't have gotten that disease. I know their jobs are insane. I'm not saying any individual is... You understand what I'm saying? The hospital is a place where everyone hates your fucking guts. I'm not insane fucking still to walk in on. Hi 8F. It's a good shirt. I'm going to throw away the shirt. It's a good shirt. It's a good shirt. What's up next?
I want you to produce me some cabbage, carrots, and corn. I want you to produce me some green beans. I want you to produce me some lettuce. I want you to produce me some produce.
And you know, I always, whenever I hear wedding vows, I just cry, you know?
I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce.
I just can't, I always cry at weddings.
Some produce. I want you to produce me some spinach. I want you to produce me all the vegetables required for a healthy diet. I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce.
Penis head. His head isn't. Well, hold on. Now, maybe. Okay. Flared base. The egg head is so. I love the egg head. I love when a head is a egg.
I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce.
Whenever we have a video like this, I always wonder 40 seconds in, should we finish the whole minute or have we gotten it?
I want you to produce me some produce.
He's just got a text.
Please. 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 Please.
I like this video a lot. Who do you think he's texting? Based on the look of him, I believe he is texting a Ukrainian woman who does not exist. I believe that he is texting a Ukrainian woman whose life he believes he is about to save with $1,700. And he's never going to see that $1,700 ever again. That's what I think is happening. It's Ryan! Okay, everybody be cool. It's Ryan. I love Ryan. Ooh, I love Ryan so much. All right? Ryan is one of my favorite guys. He really makes me smile. This is another one of his joke videos. And usually I challenge myself to guess what the punchline is to his joke before he says it. I challenge myself to try to do that because it's very hard to guess.
Why does Halloween man only drink grape Kool-Aid?
Sorry, I'm going to have to hear that again one more time.
Why does Halloween man only drink grape Kool-Aid?
Okay, so the first joke begins, why does Halloween man only drink grape Kool-Aid? Okay, that's tough. Pumpkin. Why does he only drink grape Kool-Aid? Because Halloween is grape. Because Halloween is grape.
Because it reminds him of his favorite color, Monster Mash purple.
I mean, listen, that was a slow ball. It got me swinging on that one. He got me swinging on that one. Strikeout looking. Fuck.
If you turn the monster in the breathless, if you turn Halloween...
If I turn... Hold on.
Man's breathless...
Sorry.
In the breath...
If you
turn the monster in the breakfast
into breakfast,
if you turn Halloween man's breakfast,
if you turn a monster into breakfast, if you turn Halloween man's breakfast,
what will he have?
What will he have? So the question is, if you turn a monster into breakfast, if you turn Halloween man breakfast, what will he have? So that's what the question is. Okay. Monster and waffles. Now, I feel like that's actually a pretty good guess. Monster and waffle. Halloween eggs, ghost eggs, pumpkin eggs. Monster mash eggs. By the way, I did not pre-watch this. I have not seen this. What is... It's like scarial? No, that's a pun. He doesn't do puns. It's monster hash browns. Monster hash browns.
Instead of the monster mash, it'd be the monster hash.
Yes! 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 Oh, I know him. Oh, we have a psychic link. There's a big fucking purple beam of energy going his forehead, my forehead.
Why did Halloween man invite Kool-Aid man to a Halloween?
Thanks for the resub.
Party.
Why did Halloween man invite Kool-Aid man to the Halloween party? Second Kool-Aid joke in the Halloween joke special. And I hate to say that he's going to go back to the well and say, well, because of Monster Mash Purple. So that he could do the Monster Smash because he is his favorite color, Monster Mash Purple. If he says that, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. If he says that again. Okay. My guess is because so he can Monster Smash
Kool-Aid Man. He needed someone to make a splashy instance by bursting through the wall, of course.
I don't know if I...
More jokes with Halloween.
Now, I don't know if I get that one. I don't know if that counts. I'm not sure. Hold on. Do we have any... hello? Oh, God. TikTok is not loading. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is this? Access denied? Access denied? Banned? I'm banned from TikTok? I'm Barry? Hold on. I'm Barry? Hold on. I'm Barry? Life is like a box of chocolates. Hold on. One sec. I'm Barry. I'm Barry. I'm Barry. Life is like a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump acting. So this is a guy who is doing his acting reel. He's doing the Forrest Gump scene. Life is like a box of chocolates. And of course, it is Daryl Furtado, our close friend, who is being Forrest Gump.
Hi, I'm Forrest Gump.
Right? Pretty good? Pretty good
Want
so far?
some chocolate? I could eat about 1.5 million of these.
I mean, these are pretty okay.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
He clearly bought a new microphone to do this with, and it sounds worse.
Those must be comfortable shoes.
Not doing the accent at all, and then doing it just when he does that. Those must be comfortable shoes.
I bet you could walk around all day and not feel a thing.
He's reading it like a triplet rap.
I wish I had shoes like that.
My feet hurt.
Mama always said you could tell an awful lot about a person by their shoes.
By their shoes. ECT, thank you for the gifted sub to ECT by Radio Shack. Locks Bagley, thank you for the gifted sub.
Where they're going, where they've been. If I think hard, I think I could remember my first pair of shoes. My mama said they were my magic shoes. They would take me anywhere.
Weird place to cut it off. Really weird place. Oh, what's this?
I'm Daisy. And I'm Finny, reporting live for Cat's Eyewitness News. We have been asked to welcome you all to the Cat Ladies for Kamala Zoom action call. That's right, Daisy. We are proud to be opening up this important Zoom meeting to help elect Kamala Harris as our next president of the United States. As news reporters, we have covered many exciting stories, but nothing as exciting as Kamala for president. In her first week alone, she raised more than $200
Get that sub goal up. What's sub goal? Thanks for the gifted sub to Shy Pervert.
million. Wow.
Transferama accent. I've never heard it put that way, but
Tell
I think...
me again what we are doing here. With our tinfoil hats on,
I'm going to see... Hold on. I didn't actually prep this, but I just want to... I just want to hear another song by Cat's Eyewitness News, just one more, and then we don't need to talk about them ever again. We don't need to talk about Cat's Eyewitness News ever again. I just wanted one more song. This is called Need You Tonight.
You know, you want my kind.
I'm covering it up, but there is a dancing avocado.
I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. How do you feel? I'm lonely.
I mean, that's nice. That's nice. Just barely covering up the actual vocals. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Let's see. Everyone is cooking pasta like this after... Oh my God. There's a squirrel on the branch. Well, you guys can't see it because it's outside, but there's a squirrel in a branch.
Everyone is cooking pasta like this after seeing this genius idea.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
Everyone is cooking pasta like this after seeing this genius idea. Start by adding 400 grams of Nutella to 500 grams of cooked pasta.
Hey, that looks like some sort of animal shit. That looks like some sort of shit from an animal.
Pasta and mix.
You know, actually, it doesn't even look like shit from an animal.
Start by
adding
adding 400 grams of Nutella to 500 grams of cooked pasta.
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like you took a dead animal and then a vulture pecked out its stomach, and you saw what was in the stomach of the dead animal.
Pasta and mix until well combined.
Why mix it before putting it in a blender?
Once that happens, remove from heat and transfer half of this pasta to a food processor.
Just adding
Blend
more
on high
Nutella
speed
also?
until a smooth mixture forms. This is the right consistency. Now, transfer this mixture to a removable bottom baking
Looks
pan
good.
and spread it evenly.
Looks good.
I hope you're...
Don't know how you got it to chunk like that. Don't know how you got it to look like walnuts. I don't know how you got it to look like walnuts. I have no idea. This looks like what you clean out of Rudy Giuliani's ass in Rudy Giuliani Ass Cleaning Simulator. Rudy Giuliani Ass Cleaning Simulator. Well, here's another thing about Rudy Giuliani Ass Cleaning Simulator, the new game for the PS2 that I'm making, is it's voice controlled. You can't actually use the controller. It's only voice commands, only, like Lifeline. So you have to be screaming like, hose, 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 wipe, hose, wipe, hose, hose, wipe, reassure, check in with Rudy. Check in with how Rudy is doing if he hurts too much. Change nozzle. Change nozzle. Spank. No, you wouldn't spank him. You wouldn't spank him. Fissure ointment stat. You got to unlock the ointments. You can't just start with the ointments. You have to earn money from Rudy to earn the ointments and the new wipes kinds that they make now. Giuliani like a governor, infinite shit. Now that's a really good chat message. That's a really good chat message, Lox Bagley Jr., and I will be auditing your chat history at one point to determine whether or not you are suitable to be the next chatter song. This clip is called DBJ at the Brothel. What is this? Hose! 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 Wipe! Hose! Wipe! Hose! Hose! Wipe!
Enjoying the recipe. Share.
Apologize! Apologize! Hose! Apologize!
It with your friends. By doing so,
kiss!
You'll be helping us go even further. Then add the other half of the pasta we prepared.
Kiss! 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 Hose! Is your window open? Yes. Hose!
Place it in the freezer and let it chill for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, in a large bowl, add 2 cans of condensed milk, each weighing 395 grams.
And every one of those is a command in the game that gets, and you get points for it and stuff.
200 grams of heavy cream, 500 milliliters of milk, and mix. Take this time to share this video and write in the comment section the
median LA insane person ramblings. I would say, and there's nothing funny about this because obviously this person, is in a situation. So there's nothing funny about this, so don't laugh at this. However, today I did on my walk see a guy standing in the middle of the highway median pretending to drive. So he was standing on the median going like this. And he was doing that. What was he driving? Looked like a car to me. Looked like a car. And he was like waving. Nothing funny about that. Well, Did he look like he was having fun? He actually looked like he was having a lot of fun. Shouldn't you have an air purifier on because of the Chevron refinery explosion? I gotta stop learning about stuff like this. That can't be how I learn. If that's real, that can't be how I learned about it. I can't have learned about that. Please not be real. Yeah, okay, so it is real, looks like. Yep. Okay, well, that's good.
Name of the city from which you're watching it, and we'll make sure to leave a heart, especially for you. Oh, and thanks for sharing this video.
DBJ learning that Fallout is happening while watching that recipe. Every piece of news that I learn about that ruins my whole life is while I'm recording a podcast. It's always when I'm recording like a bonus episode of Your Kickstarter Sucks, where we're talking about some porno movie that JF likes. And in the middle of it, I get a text that's from my mom who's like, "Hey, I hope you're being safe in the green zone." And I'm like, "What do you mean green zone?" And then I look it up, and apparently I'm in the middle of the green zone, which is a radioactive glowing zone where everyone dies. I'm like, okay. Guess I'm in the green zone. I didn't even know that was a zone yet. And they're like, "No, it's a new zone that just happened in the last 10 minutes. And you can't live there anymore, or you can just keep living there and maybe you'll get cancer once." And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just keep living here. Because the thing is, you move out of green zone and suddenly there's other green zones.
Video. Next, add 24 grams of unflavored gelatin, hydrated according to the instructions on the package.
Now you've got green powers. Oh, great. Now I got green powers. Well, just my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah, that's actually my favorite is now I have green powers. I can do green stuff. That's exactly what I want, and my eyes glow green. That's exactly what I want. I point my finger, a green ray shoots out. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, great. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Oh, great. I can make a green cube with my mind, and it's indestructible. Oh, that's exactly what I want. Thanks for the green powers. Oh, green powers. That's what I wanted. Thanks to you. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks. And I can float, and I make green gas. Oh, great. Now everybody's green gas. That's good. Everybody's green gas now. Thanks. Actually, thanks. Yeah, because now it's green gas. Now it is. Thanks. And I got green powers. And now I'm green with it. So thanks. That's it. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
And mix once.
I'm being so annoying today. This is what happens when I get to take a break for 2 weeks. Is I come back and I've got like full energy. I got full tanks. feel like I'm going nuts today.
More to combine.
You said it, not us. It's a good stream. I think I'm doing a good job streaming today.
Finally.
I like this. What did they... Wait, didn't they just grind up the shells? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. I wasn't
then
paying attention.
Add the other half of the pasta we prepared.
Oh, they added it back. Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Place it in the refrigerator and let it chill for at least 3 hours. After this time has passed, finish the dessert with chocolate sprinkles to taste. Have you got That Recipe app? It's already available for download. With this app, you'll have access to all our recipes in the palm of your hands, and you'll get notified every time we upload a new recipe.
So many of these recipes are like, well, blend up a bunch of pasta until it's nothing, and then spread that on, and then cover that in condensed milk and cook it until it's licorice. Cook the milk until it turns into licorice. And you're like, okay, I guess that's a fucking recipe.
In addition to all that, you'll also have access to
the pizza made from pizza. I mean, the pizza made from pizza obviously is a classic. Obviously, it's a classic. Now, these next 3 were pitched to me as That Recipe likes. So let's see how bad they are. Because I haven't watched
How old were you when you discovered that if you add peaches to the baking dish, ground cinnamon on top, nutmeg to taste?
You gotta drain that. You gotta drain that. It's syrup. You gotta drain that.
Cake mix.
Oh, maybe not?
A piece of butter to keep it from drying out. Then bake for 40 minutes.
What?
You'll get a peach pie.
What? No,
Pie.
I feel like, how did that even happen? You'll get a delicious Imhotep pie. The butter is somehow burned. How do you burn butter like that? I actually don't know how you burn butter like that, because it would melt, right? So like, I'm glad the butter was there to stop it from drying out. I don't know what the fuck. And also, the flour did not turn into dough at all. It just turned into mush. It fused with the flour, and then that burned. Well, that makes sense. Here's another one from them.
For you when you found out that if you add eggs to the bread, salt to taste, paprika to taste, black pepper, pieces of butter, ham, more eggs for the filling, season with salt, paprika, black pepper, sliced ham, and shredded mozzarella cheese. Then bake for 30 minutes. You'll have a delicious bread stuffed with eggs.
Oh, bro. What? Oh, bro. The thing about this one is it's the easiest thing to fix in the world. First off, you use 3 dozen eggs for this. Second off, I mean, this is going to sound stupid. You season eggs after they're cooked. You don't put salt and seasoning in like raw eggs and then cook them. Wrong. You guys are insane. You do not season eggs before you cook them. You don't. No, you don't. You season eggs after. You are wrong. Why not? Because you don't taste it. You need so much more salt to taste it. It's just going to make the egg taste weird. But if you put salt on top of an egg, it's going to taste salty and delicious and good. Salt breaks down proteins, idiot. I don't want it to break down. I want to be eating it. I don't want it to break down. We got to look up real chef egg cooking videos. We can't do that because now every famous chef on YouTube is just saying what kind of chips they like. Which, to be fair, that's what I'm doing too. Okay, what's this one?
Boil sausages in hot water. Add ketchup, mustard, 7 ounces of heavy cream, 7 ounces of cream cheese.
What?
A pinch of pepper, and stir very well. Pour half into a baking dish. Add a layer of shredded mozzarella cheese.
Heavy cream.
Add the rest of the sausages, another layer of cheese, and oregano to taste. Then bake for 25 minutes. You'll get a delicious sausage snack.
I feel like you just fucking eat a sausage with mustard on it. Like, just put mustard on a sausage, eat it. How easy is that? I'm going to drink the rest of this. Hold on. Check this out. It's actually good. It's actually really good. Oh, can I say this? Can I say this on stream? The quest, the Wheel of Quests check-in, where we check in on all of the submitted quests, is that stream is going to be next week. I wanted to do it this week. We ran up on time before we planned it because JF doesn't care about me at all, and he thinks that I'm a nobody. But we're doing it next week. We're doing it next week. We're checking in on the quests, who succeeded in their quests, who failed, and we'll be checking in on that. So if you haven't done your quest yet, the quest sheet with all the assigned quests is pinned in the general channel of the Discord right now. You can check it there. You can do your quest, put it in quest board. This is your last chance. This is your last chance. What else? So we're doing that next week. We're also doing other cool stuff. The idea that I had for Fucktober, which is what we're doing for the next 2 weeks, is obviously I'm doing my die streams because I'm having so much fun doing these. But also, I wanted to knock out the backlog of stuff that I've been meaning to do forever, and I just keep dragging my feet on because it's too much work, or I don't want to do it, or I'm working on something else. For the next 2 weeks, I'm not working on any other big projects. So we're doing the stuff that requires prep time, but I didn't want it. We're playing Minecraft on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're doing Newgrounds games, which I have been wanting to do forever. If you have any good Flash games or Newgrounds games that are insane and weird, and maybe relics of the mid-2000s, you can put those in submissions. I'll be checking those out for tomorrow. And also tomorrow, we may be doing a little bit of TV Tuesday. I found a recorded episode with ads of You Can't Do That on TV, and I thought that would be a fun thing to watch on stream. All the ones that are like 9/11 simulations, please. There's so many of those on Newgrounds. There's so many of those on Newgrounds. There's so many of those on Newgrounds. I thought Flash games were just viruses now. I mean, most of them are. But like, Newgrounds is still fine. The thing about Newgrounds is it's so outdated that there's nobody trying to sabotage it or destroy it. Are you using Flashpoint? I'm pretty sure. I mean, on Newgrounds, you don't need anything because they have like a native thing that allows Flash games to be played. Check out Flashpoint. It's incredible. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with Flashpoint at all. Let's look at the next video. Review. Well, this is Chef T. We haven't checked in on Chef T in a while. Review of the mini everything bagels from Starbucks. It's every Flash game in a zip. I mean, okay, I'll check it out. I will check it out, although it may not be the best for my purposes because an unlabeled or like an uncategorized full list of every Flash game ever made is maybe not the best for stream. A curated list of like 40 Newgrounds games that are all really stupid is what I'm looking for.
Review of the mini
but I'll take a look.
bagels
I'll take a look.
from Starbucks. This was about $5 for 3 mini bagels.
Can I ask someone to
This
curate
was
them?
good.
I want to do it myself. I really enjoyed working on the stream today and getting some stuff prepped and finding all this weird shit. And I want to do that more. That's something that I think that working on the big shows so much has exhausted me. I want to work on the day-to-day stuff a little bit more. That's the plan for the next 2 weeks and into November and through November. Focus on every single stream being as high energy and crazy as possible. And in December, one final week on the year of the week. And the last week is just going to go insane with some stuff that I want that last week to have all of the stuff that we haven't done this year yet that we've been missing and some of our favorite stuff that we have done and maybe one new idea. I want to do a Stream Genius. I want to do a quiz show. I want to do a Jokey-Okie. And I want to do a Santa Scales 2 style show. I would like to do all that stuff, but we'll see how much I can get together. But it'll be a while until the next event, which is actually good. It means that our day-to-day, our schedule isn't going to be as interrupted except for me going to Japan for 2 weeks. And it means that I'll have a lot more energy on individual streams, which I'm excited for. I feel like I have energy today that I want to maintain. I want this kind of crazy frenetic bullshit like on the day-to-day streams. I want to be screaming. I realized that when I was doing the stream on like Tuesday of last week, I was like, man, I gotta be fucking screaming. Anyway, I just drank a big bowl of soup. Let's watch the video. I'm getting so off topic today. Do you guys think if you were a tree, a big fat tree, do you think it would feel good if somebody like, you know when you like slap a dog's butt? One of the best things you can do in the world is when a dog walks by, you go, pop, 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 pop. You kind of smack the dog butt. Smack the dog on the butt. Do that to a tree. Do you think it feels good to the tree? And you're a tree, you got that smooth bark. Pop, 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 pop. That would be good. When a bear rubs a tree, they both like it. I agree with that. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. That would feel so good if I was a bear or tree. Trees like light, so maybe a flashbang would feel good. Now, this is interesting. This is interesting that a flashbang is food for trees. This is interesting. I'm flashbanging the forest to promote growth. That's like heroin. Yeah, because it's just pure, like it fires off all the neurons at once. Two trees talking to each other. And one's like, so it feels like coming? And the other one's like, no, dude, it's like fucking 10 times better than coming. He's talking about being flashbanged. Okay, and I am sensitive to this remover that you posted a clip just now that's called Let's Watch the Video. And what could this be? I just drank a big bowl of soup. Let's watch the video. I'm getting so off topic today. Do you guys think if you were a tree, a big fat tree, do you think it would feel good? Okay. And I understand in retrospect that that's fucking crazy. I understand in retrospect that that's fucking crazy. Just a bunch of kids climbing over me. As I'm a tree.
This is a review of the mini everything bagels from Starbucks. This was about $5 for 3 mini bagels.
This is weird to say also, but being axed, if I was a tree, being hit with an axe would not hurt. That would not hurt. I don't think that would hurt.
This was good. It was
somebody plucking off one leaf at a time would hurt, but hitting me with an axe would not hurt.
It was warmed up, which made the exterior crunchy. The interior had the cream cheese, which was the right amount. The bagel itself was soft and a bit chewy. The cream cheese used worked well with the bagel. I would definitely get this again. Thanks for helping this channel reach 600 subscribers and more. I'm holding a contest and will select the winner when we reach 700 subscribers. That winner must have left a comment on one of my videos starting from June the 7th to 2025 and must be a subscriber. The winner will receive a Uber gift card value of $50 Canadian. I have also started a Patreon. If you'd like to join my Patreon page, thank you.
Really good. Really, really good stuff. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? I want to make sure that I am not missing anything because we are behind on time as far as where we're supposed to be in the line. I want to make sure that I'm hitting certain things. Well, I need to watch this because about 40 people in the Discord told me I needed to watch this. And I haven't really seen much of it. The video is called Smoking Sand. And I have not seen it. You have to do the entire thing. Can I skip around? It's 4 minutes. If it gets slow, I might need to speed it up. So first thing, okay, so I have seen this part of the video. So he's basically packing as much sand into his mouth as he possibly can. So that's how it starts, is he's just sort of shoveling as much sand into his mouth as he can in a way that is scary. And then he's sucking on his fingy. Right. Okay. I have to not look at it directly. And then he's doing a kata. Looks like he's doing a kata as well. I'm going to speed this up. Okay. So, and he's basically shoving more sand into his mouth, it looks like. He's cramming a little bit more sand into his mouth. Yep. Okay, and he's remaking the hole. Maybe? So at this point, I'm not sure why he's doing this. Wait, what is happening? What is he? What? What? Hold on. What? Why is? Hold on. Wait. What's happening? Why is a bunch of He's starting a fire inside of his own mouth with sand. What? Is it sawdust? No, the video is called Smoking Sand. Can you learn this for a bit? I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can figure out what this is. What the fuck is he doing? I don't think you're supposed to do this. I don't think you're supposed to act this way. Yeah, spit it out. He's putting more sand in. He's putting more sand in his mouth. Okay. I mean, this is making me feel kind of fucking crazy. It must, in the initial sand pile, there must have been something. Okay. All right. Well, that's fucking crazy. Saxophonists do this to learn circular breathing. I didn't know that saxophonists did this. Me, when I'm a saxophonist, my saxophone friend told me this. My saxophone friend told me this. Also, I meant to mention this. On mystore.com, they sold a product called the Whacker Spoon. On mystore.com. Michael Lindell's storefront. And I didn't know what it was. And this is what it is. So it's just and you hit stuff with it. Is that it? You just whack. It's a spoon that you hit stuff with. Why wouldn't you? You can use a spoon. It's a meat tenderizer? No, it's not. Why wouldn't you just use like the hammer that you're supposed to use with all the spikes on it? Spanking Rudy Giuliani with this? Spoon! Spoon! Hose! Scoop! Scoop! Hose! Whack! 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 Hose! Comfort! Pet! Pet! Hose! Pet! Wipe! Hose! Don't pet Giuliani. A big part of the game, the PS2 game, which is entitled Rudy Giuliani Asshole Cleaning Tycoon, a big part of it is his experience. That's almost the whole thing, is making sure his experience is good, right? You want to get it as clean as possible, but pull up the game design doc, DBJ. I can't. It's still in the Firaxis database. Technically, I don't have. Technically, and that's their IP because I wrote that document while I was working there. So they still have it. Is it like a C-man thing, or do you have levels? You have levels. You have levels. He comes in daily over the course of 3 months, and you have to help him. You have to help him. Jiggle, jiggle, stretch penis. Okay. Welcome back. We got more videos for you. We got a lot more videos. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, let me just hold on. How are you? Hey. Hey, welcome to check-in station. Just checking in, making sure you're doing okay on the stream. And I just wanted you to know that you and I are close personal friends, and you're allowed to say whatever fucking shit you want in the Discord, even if it's the most insane fucking thing I've ever read in my entire life, and you can just say what the fuck ever you want. And, you know, just do whatever. Just basically act fucking crazy. And, you know, say it to anybody. Just do whatever, because basically you're the main character of this entire world, and everybody else should know about it. People need to know about all your details and stuff. That's the one thing. People need to know about all your details and specifics. They need to know about all your specifics and details of every time that you've had your feelings hurt in your whole life. So just keep that in mind. So just do whatever. My details are so interesting. Well, you're the main guy. You're the main guy of this whole planet, so that's good. Remember that person that posted in there like every 5 minutes around the clock? Yeah, he's gone now. That guy's gone for sure. Thanks, DBJ. I can't wait to feel your body crush beneath my boot. Maya resurrection ritual activate now, please. Can I show this? Hold on. Where is this? Which one is... I gotta find where is it? I'm finding it. Okay. So for Monster Talent Show, we had grave messages from beyond, from celebrities. If you haven't seen Monster Talent Show, watch Monster Talent Show. It's really, really funny. I'm gonna have an edit of it up, hopefully by the end of Halloween month. But we had messages from dead celebrities that I've written, and we had a couple from Maya Angelou. And this was the first one, and then the second one was this one. And someone did the math in the Discord and found out that only 99 people typed specifically this message without misspelling it. And exactly 99 people wrote specifically that message without misspelling it or saying something close to it, but not saying this specifically. Tons of people said something that was definitely supportive, but was not this. We had hundreds of people involved, but only 99 people typed this specifically. Mine should count, though. It doesn't count because it wasn't specifically that. It wasn't specifically that at all. So it can't be that. What comes wait, what was the one after Maya Angelou? Okay. All right. Well, we don't need to look at every single one. Obviously, we've already seen those on another stream. We've actually seen those on other streams. We've actually seen that on Monster Talent Show before. Which one came after Freddie Mercury? See, that one's nice. That one's good. Okay. That one's less good. I don't even know what he means by this. I don't know what he could possibly... I don't know what this could mean. Videos.
No need to since like forever said I'd be right here. I'll be the one you'll be falling to. Giving up, that's not what I do. I'm reaching out you, I'm into you. Just say the word, I follow through. No need to.
This guy has like a weird, unplaceable foreign accent like Barron Trump. What about 70s commercials? This was in the batch for some reason, so I just wanted to play this because I think it's really good.
It's like forever said.
Just something about the way he says certain, like the way he says forever, where it sounds like he's like.
Since like forever said I'd be.
It sounds like someone like punched him in the kidneys in the middle of the word.
You right here, I'll be the one you'll be falling to. Giving up, that's not what I do.
He sounds like someone squeezing him like a toy. Okay, let's get to the commercials. These are a selection of 70s commercials for different toys and different products. This is Play-Doh Dr. Drill and Fill.
It's the new Play-Doh Dr. Drill and Fill.
Open wide, look inside, he needs some Play-Doh teeth. One goes here, one goes there, some go underneath. My, oh my, what can this be? For goodness sakes, a cavity!
Hold on. Just 1 sec. Just 1 second.
It goes.
It's the new Play-Doh Dr. Drill and Fill.
Open wide, look inside, he needs some Play-Doh teeth. One goes here, one goes there, some go underneath. My, oh my, what can this be? For goodness sakes, a cavity! First the drilling must begin,
Okay.
then put the Play-Doh filling.
Okay.
Now his Play-Doh teeth are done. Dr. Drill and Fill is fun. You can make...
Oh, fuck.
With Play-Doh.
The Play-Doh Dr. Drill and Fill. It's new from Kenner.
That kid needs Play-Doh teeth, too. Wait. Count Creepy Head and friends! Count Creepy...
To my creepy Play-Doh party.
Count Creepy Head!
It's the Play-Doh Count Creepy Head and Friends playset.
Awesome! To do that, squish in the Play-Doh, pick a mask, twist it on, and... Ooh, now I'm the werewolf. Creepy!
God, this would be so fun. This would be so fun. Can you do a subathon where you're Count Creepy Head and everyone is your friends? Okay, sorry, I was racking my brain. I have not done that yet. So I could do it.
The Play-Doh
Was trying to remember if I've done that in the last 6 months. Actually, turns out I have not done that.
Creepy Head and Friends playset comes with 4 masks and...
I've only done 6 ideas that are almost exactly that, but...
I want to bite your finger. It's a drag.
Wait, what? This is called I Want to Bite Your Finger.
I want to bite your finger. It's a Dracula game. Just set
What?
the clock. Just try your luck.
It's a biting machine? It's a Dracula biting machine?
Dracula's cape opens, you have to put your finger in his mouth and press the lever. If he leaves a mark on your finger, you have to start over again.
He didn't bite me!
If you can sneak all the way around Dracula's house, you'll win the game.
You're not supposed to bite people.
It's a Dracula game.
I want to bite your finger. It's called I Want to Bite Your Finger. Dracula. I was framed. I was framed.
Want to bite your finger from Hasbro.
Who's that? It's just an Asian guy that I know. This one is... Oh, some of these are broken because they're too old. It's not like metal spikes. It sounded like it was... It sounded like it was just like a marker or something. Sounded like it. For those who don't understand why I said that, David Carradine was in a show in the 70s called Kung Fu, and he was cast as the main character in the show because they thought he looked Asian enough, I guess. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he wasn't playing a white guy. I don't think. Like, I thought he was Laotian. Okay. This is Donkey Kong Jr. Help Save Papa. Help Save Papa.
I got Donkey Kong, and now I'll get you too, Junior. I'm Donkey Kong Jr., and that's my papa. I'm trying to save him, and boy, do I need your help.
Nintendo's Donkey Kong Jr.
Wow, Donkey Kong Jr. sounds like a wuss.
The arcade game is now the
Sounds like a real wuss. Oh, please help me save my dad.
Save your papa, huh? Save yourself first. He's chasing me with snapping jaws, and I could fall.
Help Donkey Kong.
I hate saving my dad. Oh, I'm so scared of my dad. I hate it.
2600 VCS or in television video.
DK Jr. sounds like a shriveling little pussy.
Game players everywhere, please help me save my papa.
I hate it when a monkey is a pussy. Hey, one's in chat if you hate when a monkey is a pussy.
Jaws.
Let's block it out. This is what I want from you. I want you to type in every chat you go in for the next 6 weeks. I want you to type in, no monkey pussy in my country. No monkey pussy in my country.
Jaws.
Not going to do that one? Why not?
Jaws. Jaws is the game where you try to fish out what's in the jar.
Okay, that's okay. I only go to this stream. One of the most common things I hear from people who watch my stream is, I don't watch any other Twitch streams. Now, that is very complimentary to me. However, it does make me wonder about the growth potential of my stream, if that's if that's my target audience. My target audience for my Twitch stream is people who don't watch Twitch streams. So I wonder if there's some sort of connective tissue.
Of the great white shark.
I'm going for the camera. Made it.
But
No more posting the graph, because no more posting the graph. No more posting the graph. Because it does get to me. I hate the graph. It's funny, but I hate it, and I also don't believe that it's true. I believe we're at the forefront of something very beautiful. I feel like I have gotten much more comfortable creatively in the last couple of months as far as what I'm doing on stream. And now I just want to get back to, like, because I feel good creatively about the event stuff, and I have been neglecting some of the regular streams a little bit, and I want to put more love into them and space out the events a little bit more, and I think that the stream's going to be perfect. Also, some rebranding changes after my sojourn to Japan for 2 weeks. We will come back, and I will have some new branding, new starting soon and ending screen, new process for our starting soon stuff. And over the course of November, I'm going to try to start to codify a lot of what we do into like specific segments with intros and stuff. And make them serious formats that we always return to. Is it going to be Japan themed? No. Finally, changing the name of the stream. Can I be honest? I have been thinking about changing the name of the stream because Dead Blossom Jesse, I like it. It kind of sucks as a Twitch username, and for somebody who doesn't know about me, it's Dead Blossom Jesse sounds like, if you just heard the name and you didn't know what the stream was, it sounds like I'm a different kind of streamer. Doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like, and no heat on them, but it sounds like I'm kind of a more chill, I play games like Wander Stop and Stardew Valley kind of things. Like in the background, like you tune in and the background is a bunch of plushies. No, but you're saying that knowing who I am. But sounds tenderqueer. I don't know if it sounds tenderqueer, but goth vibes, but I'm not goth either. You're describing boba? Kind of. And again, no heat on that, but it's not what I do. Believe a guy that I love, I hated you at first, but you grow on people. Sorry, let me read that again. Believe a guy that I love, I hated you at first, but you grow on people. Again, really, really bad for the stream. If that's my appeal is, oh, I hated him at first, and then, you grow on him. That's bad. And also, I totally believe it because every friend I've ever had in my entire life says, yeah, I thought you were an asshole. And then the third time that I met you, I was like, oh, this guy's actually pretty cool. So like, anyway, I was thinking of changing my username to DBJ spelled out. It would either be DBJ_TV, DBJ TV, or it would be spelled out. Yeah, people are spelling it out phonetically, which is much more of a Twitch name, to be honest. Dude, don't say that live. I would have to talk to Twitch to get a hold of any of these. That's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. Like, I can request any Twitch username. The only problem is the Twitch username needs to be more than 4. It needs to be 4 or more characters. That's what's preventing me from just requesting DBJ. Which is the one that I want. So maybe DBJ TV. What about King Pussy? That one's pretty good too. Emiru 2. Fuck, that's funny. Oh, fuck, that's really funny. Permanently changed my Twitch username to Emiru 2. Emiru _ also. You stream a lot with your friends, so you could change your name to Super Best Friends. It's an interesting... Super Best Friends, very, very interesting. You know who I really like from Super Best Friends? Is Pat from Castle Super Beast and Super Best Friends, and of course from his own Twitch stream, Pat. Man, he'd be really cool to have on a Fucked Up Jeopardy in December. Unfortunately, there's no way it would ever happen. Unfortunately, there's no way it would ever happen. So, there's no way that would ever happen.
Careful, because if you remove the wrong piece, the jaws will get you. You're out.
Imagine doing a little bit of sort of tension play with your partner's member, and anything could happen to your partner's member. All right, so what's the next commercial? So this is Elastic Mickey Mouse and Elastic Donald Duck. And here's the thing, is no matter how many fucking question marks you type, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do shit. You're communicating nothing to nobody. Operation, but you're removing the cum from Rudy Giuliani's ass. And you're using a spoon instead of tweezers, yeah. And it buzzes if he doesn't like it. So you have to do it in a way that he likes.
Mickey Mouse and Elastic Donald Duck. Oh, what
remove spoon.
Donald Duck, they stretch from here to there. Oh, what luck you can
This is one of my favorite types of toy, which is torment the man. Here's a creature that you can torment. You can sort of make this creature hurt and be in pain. That's you? I don't physically torment myself as much as I used to. Although, I am in better shape than I've ever been before. So, I could actually do a lot of tormenting of myself, I think. I think I could. I think I'd actually be pretty good at being tormented right now. Better than I was last year.
Mother Nature, I didn't know you were so fine on the vine.
Well, there's a lot you don't know.
I'll bet you don't know about this.
Oh, come on. That's a stick of my sweet creamy butter.
That's chiffon.
Why does your brain go that way? Because I want to do a big fucking Three Stooges gag again. I love physical comedy. I love it so fucking much when I make a big fucking mess. And I have a really good idea for another one to do next year. But it might be, I don't know. I don't want to just play the hits. I don't want to do too many things that are too similar to each other. I guess they're years apart, so who cares? But
Stick margarine.
Chiffon stick margarine?
Right, chiffon fooled you.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
If you think it's butter, but it's not.
Chiffon.
It's chiffon.
Chiffon. Margarine. Mr. Microphone by Ronco. Now this is, I've never actually seen this commercial. I've heard this commercial referenced many, many times. But I've never seen the commercial.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet.
Mr. Microphone. Mr. Microphone.
Right, I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone. Hey, what's that? Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing. Hey, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, Comedy Bang Bang best ofs for sure. Obviously, that's what I'm thinking of. obviously. We gotta get Paul F. Tompkins on our podcast. He would totally do it. He would absolutely do it. I've got a connection to him through Demi. And it'd be so fun. Luke doesn't want to do it because he's nervous. Please be nice. The reason the Sharpling episode was so good today was because we weren't nice. We were nice in our way, but you know, I was so riled up that I accidentally called one of my heroes, Tom Sharpling, an asshole. I called him this asshole. Which was, I mean, to be honest, it was the funniest thing that I could do. It was really funny. It was really funny.
Kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone. The cordless...
Still crazy. Wait, is that something he said on the episode? He said he would rather listen to ticking than video game soundtracks. He would rather listen to a ticking clock.
Microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later. You can broadcast in mono or...
It sounds like shit. Sounds like shit. You got him saying Zabrak horns. Now, I'm going to give Luke the credit on getting Tom Sharpling to say Zabrak horns.
Radio's in stereo.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
And you can too. It's practical and great fun for the whole family.
I'm going to take one of these to Japan.
For only $12.88, they really make great Christmas gifts.
The perfect Christmas gift at Walgreens, Woolworth, Woolco, Osco, Venture, Weevos, Montgomery Ward.
Okay, this is fun. This is something I wanted to ask about, okay? Like I said, in just about 2 weeks, I'll be going to Japan for 2 weeks. In Japan, I've never been to Japan before. I've never really been out of the country before. I've been to Nova Scotia. That's as close as I have come to international travel. I'll be in Japan, and I will be there with Demi, Tom, and Slowpuke. And Tom and Slowpuke I have never met in person. Please be way more quiet than you normally are. This is very difficult for me, as I know this is going to be a problem. I know that the nature of me is I'm going to be the loud Westerner. My volume is going to be so crazy. It's going to be so crazy. You're doing Japanese 7-Eleven, aren't you? We could, because Luke was in Japan last year. And I'm going to be in Japan. So we would be able to do a 7-Eleven episode where we do, like, Japan versus American 7-Eleven. So, here's what I wanted to say. I'm meeting Tom for the first time ever. I'm meeting Slowpuke for the first time ever, in person, obviously. Obviously, we interact a lot online, me and my friends. But, first time face-to-face. And certainly the first time that any of us will be spending, like, 10 days on vacation together. And I'm trying to think of what is the smallest character trait that I could adopt that would totally ruin the trip. That would completely fuck up the entire trip. And I think right now, again, these are big ones you're saying. Racist, murderer. Again, these are big ones. The one that I have right now that I think is the best answer. Sea shanty guy. I show up and just around the Airbnb, and while we're walking down the roads, sea shanty guy. I'm Ren Fair. I'm like the pirate guy at the Ren Fair. That's too big. It's only one interest. It's only one interest, and I'm not going to be doing it constantly, but if I did it like 4 times a day, I think it would ruin the trip. Be the schedule guy. Ooh, the schedule guy sucks on a vacation. The guy who's like, what about the itinerary? That sucks. Ooh, this one's good. This one's good. Thank you for highlighting this. The correct answer is always recommend an alternative to any proposed activity and then say you don't mind either way. Shit, that's bad. Shit, that sucks. That is so fucking nasty. Or we could go to Ueno Park, but whatever. No, whatever you want. No, what do you want? I don't really care. Big fold-out map guy? That's actually awesome. That's actually awesome to be the big fold-out map guy. Whatever you want is fine, but just pick something that we all like. Yes, pick something that we all like. What else? Workshopping ruining the trip. I'm trying to figure out what's the simplest way to ruin the trip. I'm trying to think about, because Slopuke has joked, I believe on stream as well, about showing up and just constantly talking about sex tourism. Just mentioning it all the time on the way to the Airbnb. But that's big. That's big. Oh, that's good. Okay, Mint You, that one's really good. Talk about how much work you're going to have when the trip is over. Talk about God. Man, yeah, I'm going to have a big backlog when I get back. I'm just going to have a lot to do. Oh, man. Learn how to say you're non-binary in Japanese. That one's pretty good. I can't do this. But talk about a previous trip to Japan the entire time. Huge. That's one of the worst ones. That's one of the worst ones. Is just the entire time that we're there, just talk about like, well, the last time I was here, here's what I did. Tell everyone you're concerned about the Oni. Now, that's actually a good joke. So I think they would enjoy that. I think my trip mates would really enjoy if I kept being mortified of the Oni. Though the trait of mine that would be most likely to come up if I wasn't vigilant about it not coming up, that would ruin the trip, is actually trying to work on the trip. That is the one that would ruin the trip and everyone would hate me for. Be be writing or be on my phone too much, like doing stuff like that. Tell everyone to watch their wallets because this is a big pickpocket area everywhere you go. That's really funny. Sorry, that's actually really funny to do, and I may be stealing that bit, to just constantly be checking in to make sure everyone has their wallet. Way too much. A lot of pickpockets around here. Just meant we're in Ueno Park. The beautiful autumn leaves are falling. It's like we're at an ancient castle, and we're like, a lot of pickpockets around here. Just be careful. Just got to be careful.
In Japan.
This was not on purpose. I was not thinking. This was not on purpose.
The hand can be used like a knife. But this method doesn't work with a tomato. That's why we use the ginsu. It's a knife that no kitchen should be without.
Okay.
The ginsu can cut a slice of bread so thin you can almost see through it. It cuts meat better than an electric knife.
It's a knife.
And goes through frozen food as though it were melted butter. The ginsu is so sharp it can cut through a tin can and still slice a tomato like this. It can chop wood and still remain razor sharp. What's more, it's a knife that will last forever. How much would you pay for a knife like this? Before you answer, listen.
You're bullying him. You're bullying the knife.
It even comes with a matching fork.
Serrated knives are unsharpenable. That's correct.
To make carving a pleasure. Wait, there's much, much more. We also want you to have this 6-in-1 kitchen tool. It peels and slivers carrots.
Oh, when I'm in Japan and I just constantly lean over and be like, okay, but their culture is different. So you have to just be aware that they have a whole different set of everything. So just So just, be aware.
Peels potatoes and slices paper-thin potato chips. This amazing little knife even grates carrots, grates cheese, and makes beautiful decorative vegetables. How much would you pay for all these items?
$100 million.
We even give you this set of 6 precision steak knives. The handles even match the Ginsu. And
doing land acknowledgement, doing land acknowledgement, doing land acknowledgements, doing land acknowledgement.
To make the offer completely irresistible, you'll get this unique spiral slicer.
Come on. Doing land emoluments. I get into it and I'm stuck. And I get really scared and I'm still scared of it. Acknowledgements. Land acknowledgements. Doing land acknowledgements. Doing land acknowledgement.
Down and down.
God! Okay, it's fine. It's
around and around, and you'll have a beautiful garnish for your dinner table. Now how much would you pay? You get the Ginsu knife, the matching carving fork, the versatile 6-in-1 kitchen tool, a set of 6 steak knives, and...
Now that I think of it, you don't need to come up with a small thing to ruin the vacation. I think you'll manage it naturally. Just constantly reminding Tom, hey, we're on vacation. We're on vacation. I'm scooting closer to him. We're on vacation. Whatever happens, it's just like a special time. It's a special time for the two of us. And he's like, what, you mean the 4 of us? Yeah, but for us too, also. For us too.
The spiral slicer. You get them all. Guaranteed in writing for 50 years for only $9.95. It's the most incredible knife offer ever. Here's how to order.
Call toll free.
That's nice. Broken. Is this Fig Newtons? Ooh, this one I was very excited to watch. This is called the Fig Newton Dance.
Hi, gang. Big Fig here with that great new dance, the Newton. Hit it, Hal. Gooey, gooey, rich and chewy inside. Golden, flaky, tender, cakey outside.
Right, and so this is supposed to make you really hungry? This is supposed to make you really... I don't like the amount of people who said DBJ stream and song. I don't... This is the sort of thing you would make 8F read.
Inside and the outside is it good? Darn tootin' doing the big Newton is the tricky part. The big Newton. One more time. The big Fig.
I would make Tim do this every time that we get a $15 donation. Is this supposed to make me want cookies? Like eat a cookie. A cookiza. It's a cookiza. So The Simpsons really did just pull a lot from commercials from the 70s? Yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, but a cartoon from the 90s referenced a lot of stuff from the 80s and 70s. That happened. Newton. Fig Newton. Fig Newton. It's really, really good. Okay. How about this? Let's take a look at, I want to make sure that I have, where is this? I want to make sure, where is this? Yeah, let's look at a couple of the other weird things that I found. Oh, I don't have that many things. I have a couple of Reddit posts from r/inflatables that I wanted to talk about. This one I really, really like. I really, really like this one. Does anybody have a good general folding technique for inflatables? My father has ordered me to move into a smaller room in his house. but I would still like to have my inflas still in my room and not in the basement. But never folded them good so they could take too much space. Would love to hear some tips and tricks in that regard, especially for bigger toy with legs. So are you IW Griffin, Pokemon Lapras, Jet Creation, Trike, Best Way, Pop Rhino, and so on, and IW Green Dragon. Right? Right? Oh, this video is really good. By the way, in the comments of this post, there are 3 people who replied to this post saying, hey, just so you know, the guy that makes those, referring to the Orca, the guy that makes those is a Nazi. And then OP was like, I'm just trying to have some fun. Is that true? Yeah, it turns out it is true. It turns out that actually is true. That he is. So you know, I don't know. It's certainly difficult to object to somebody pointing it out. Good. It's good. There's another comment on one of these where this guy replies to a comment where somebody was asking him, well, because one thing I would say about this that is immediately obvious is, man, some really low fences. Some really low fences in this backyard. Not privacy fences at all. Low fences, high windows. You can actually see windows from this camera angle. So somebody asked, obviously, the first question that I had, which is, doesn't everybody see this when this is happening? Doesn't everybody in the world see this? And the guy replied, yeah, my neighbor comes over sometimes. Or my neighbor came over and asked me what the fursuit and everything was about. And I told him, it's just really fun. And interestingly, he didn't tell me how the interaction went after that, which would be of great interest to me, how the neighbor responded to hearing, it's fun. I would want to know what the neighbor said after that. I would want to know very much what the neighbor said. It does seem kind of fun. This is the thing, is that despite all of my objections, obviously, to being weird and acting weird and not doing normal things, it's like, if you had, you know, I don't have a problem with having fun with your friends as an adult man. This is any ways I can become immortal / not die. So this is from r/theories. All my life I have wondered this. I don't want any scientific ways. Things like vampires and stuff also don't make stuff up. Oh, this is good. You are immortal already. Your body will die, but that light behind your eyes will always be here. You may not keep your memories or personality or anything, but that core spark that is you will light another fire somewhere. And then OP says, not what I'm looking for. I don't care about that. And then he says, what are you looking for? A way to not die, or at least 600. A way to not die, or at least 600 is really funny. He means I want to be alive for 600 years, at least. really good. Aging can be cured. Maybe not in our lifetime, but you can try. Something actually just came out of China that looks promising. I'm scared it's only for the elites. I'll look into it, though. I love the people. All of the people saying Jesus is the only way is so crazy. This guy is doing a really good bit. He says, I'm 14. I think he's just 14. Like, I think that he's just 14. I totally believe that somebody 14 would type like this. No, that's all science. We don't truly know everything. There may be a way already, a biological way. I believe there got to be more to this life, and no, don't try to convert me to anything. Most 14-year-old wearing a Tool t-shirt of all time. Most, I just came up with the idea of liking music myself. I turned 14, and 2 months later, I decided to listen to Nirvana, and now I know about what music is. I don't want a robotic immortality. I would like one like a vampire. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Where are we at in the... There we are. Okay. I got some more ads from different sources. This is a Japanese ad starring Nick Cage.
Can we have your autograph?
All right. So,
or it's just
your twins.
No. We're triplets.
Triplets? I'm on my way, Japan. Pachinko wa Sankyo.
Pachinko wa Sankyo. The tongue thing. I love Nick Cage so much. Nick Cage is literally an inspiration to me. Nick Cage is like, if the camera's fucking rolling, if I'm not doing it at 100, I'm blowing it. That's shit that I'm leaving on the table. That's volume that I could be using. I'm watching at the airport. Can you recap all the new inside jokes for me? What were the jokes from today's stream? The jokes from today's stream. Well, there's Rudy Giuliani ass cleaning tycoon. My new video game. Japan behavior meta. A lot of talking about Sharpling. Yeah, a lot of Mike Lindell stuff up at the top. For sure. I said Koba. I did say Koba instead of Cobra.
Monday will do for the
Getting green powers. I mean, that's not really a meme. That's just something I spun out on for 5 minutes.
Thank you. And have a nice weekend.
I will. You too.
Nightbacks, take care of yourself.
This is called A Little Courtesy Won't Kill You.
Sure will. Little something extra for the weekend, Billy.
Hey, thanks a lot. Take it easy going home.
Michael Chiklios. What the fuck?
Cars just do that to some people. A little courtesy.
It's the scariest face I've ever seen. Jesus fucking Christ.
Cars just do that to some people.
Isn't that Manson? Redman? That's Redman. That's what Redman looks like. That's what oh, this is cool. This is a cool video. This is called The Automotive Industry Never Reveals This. It's an ad.
You think seatbelts are only there to protect you while driving?
Yep, you're supposed to do this with them. You're supposed to do a sort of goofy little funny knot.
If your answer is yes, it's
sort of
time
silly tangle knot. Yeah.
Change that idea right now.
No. Yep. That's
First
right.
recommendation. When
Right.
buying a used car, pull the seatbelt all the way up and check for mud, dirt, or grime.
Right.
These signs could indicate that the car has been in a flood, saving you from a big problem.
That's actually a good tip. Water damage is like so fucked in cars. It's so fucked.
Second recommendation. When buying a new or pre-owned car, always check the date stamped on the seatbelt.
In high school, I drove a car that my mom could not wait to be rid of. My parents bought it and then immediately regretted it because it was such a piece of shit. Because it was such an insane piece of shit. That they immediately were like, okay, well, it's your car now. It was a Ford Windstar. A weird minivan. Just a total piece of shit. And it had water damage. And the electronics flashed on and off constantly every time you hit a bump. And just randomly. When you would turn the car, sometimes the all the dash would just flicker on and off. You ever fool around in the back? Yeah, I fooled around in the back. You got a Ford Windstar. It's the most high school shit of all time. Is fooling around in the worst car ever. Fooling around in a car that is about to fall off the fucking wheels. That you're lucky if it starts again. That's the whole thing of it. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub. Let me thank subs, actually, because I haven't done that in a sec. 1 sec. Scott T-Dog, thanks for the 22 months. Thanks for the gifted sub to I Have Other Interests. 9 months from Dad Farm Failed, All My Fault. Thanks for the gifted sub to DBJ TV. Thanks for the gifted sub to DBJ. Thank you, dumb guy. 10 months from Gas Station Nachos Enjoyer. 26 months from Gorgol. 16 from Purring Maggot. And I think that brings us up. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you. Okay. Keep watching.
This date should match the year of manufacture of the vehicle. If it doesn't match, it could be a sign that the car was in an accident and had internal parts replaced.
Minivan meant driving friends around parking lots with the doors open like a Vietnam heli pilot. There was nothing better. There's nothing better in the whole world. There's nothing better in the whole world. There's nothing better in the whole world than your friend is about to get in the side of the minivan and you keep just sort of goosing the throttle. You're goosing the throttle just like a little bit. Just a little bit each time. And they keep trying to get in and you just keep sort of rolling down the parking lot. And yeah, you're going to run over his foot and you shouldn't be doing it. But you do keep doing it. You do keep goosing the throttle. It's like, hey man, run. If you want to get in, get in.
Third recommendation, and this one could save your life. In an accident, if you get
and then
trapped,
and then you act like he's wasting your time. Dude, we gotta go. Dude, we gotta go. We're late. Do you want to ride home or not? I'll go home. Cat turding your classmate.
Use the seatbelt as a tool. Hold the metal tip, wrap it around your hand, and hit the side window.
This will not work. Do not do this. It will not work.
The impact shatters the glass and allows you to get out safely, even without additional tools.
No, it doesn't.
And the fourth and final recommendation is this.
That's what you can do on the
trip.
trip?
Your car breaks down in the middle of the street and you're alone.
Wait, can you drive? If I went to Japan, could I drive in Japan? Could I drive in Japan? Am I allowed? I have a U.S. driver's license. No. Okay.
No one to help you. What do? Put the vehicle in neutral, pull the seatbelt all the way out, and
you need to have seen Initial D to get a license there. For lights and care for flash. Turning around it.
Hear it. Then close the door.
Lights,
place
camera,
the seatbelt
action.
across your chest, resting it on your neck, and use your body power to push the car.
Gas! You gotta step on the gas.
This simple technique allows you to move the car without assistance, whether you're getting it out of a dangerous place,
piece of shit. Whacker spoon. Cuban healer performs surgeries with a machete. That's cool.
traten de usar una bolsita con alcanfor.
Right.
Encima de ustedes.
Good way to kill yourself? Well, I would argue that that he is killing them. My response is, I would argue he is killing them with a machete, just based on what I am seeing happening.
Lo huelen. Y aunque
TOS,
sea, tomen
no.
ron una vez a la semana. Aunque sea media botella de ron. Y verá que dentro del alma de ustedes no va a entrar
The
la
pandemic will not enter your soul. Yeah, they're not showing it.
120 o 150 personas diarias vienen.
Audible background screaming, yep. Really insane shit. Oh, he started healing with his machete 30 years ago. He was visited by a spirit.
Hace lo que era hacer con el papelito y la vela. Me dice todo lo que me ha dado el somatón, el ultrasonido.
So is he drawing a human body on the piece of paper with a candle?
Y las placas que se me han hecho.
Yeah. Okay. He's drawing a piece of... Yeah. Okay.
Completo. Lo mismo que
He's drawing a cartoon Newgrounds guy
el ultrasonido y las placas que se me
on a
han
piece of paper. Yeah, that's good.
completo.
That's
Lo
nice.
mismo ahí, exactamente lo mismo. Ver para creer.
You should get this done to fix the stuff about you. The stuff about me is all I have. I literally have no other marketable talents except for the stuff about me. That's it. This is it. And I don't even understand what this is, to be honest. I can't, they can't fix me too much or I got nothing.
People often ask me, how does muscle testing...
I believe that I would have the talent to be like a writer or something. Or I could keep working in game dev. Or I could work at the magical marshmallow factory in my imagination. And all three of those jobs have an equal chance of happening due to their industries. All three of those jobs have the same amount of the industry that still exists. So yeah. You could deal drugs, maybe? No. Game dev here, that's so damn true and it sucks. I wish that, and obviously I have sympathy for all game devs out there. You know what's frustrating about the collapse of the gaming industry? It's taking forever. It's taking forever. And instead of the, Black Friday, Black Tuesday, like the panic, which is what should happen in the gaming industry. It should all just go under immediately. Instead, we're having 15 years of unsustainable business practices slowly collapsing, and we'll probably have another 10 until it's completely dead. And that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Does the Sauds buying EA speed it up or slow it down? I'll be honest. It slows it down in a shitty way because it makes it shittier, but it does not actually stop EA from going under. It just turns it into a shitty thing that will exist forever. Life support, and it'll be on life support for a very long time. It's pretty tough. Pretty tough.
actually work.
It gives EA a lot of money. Yeah, that's what the game industry needed, and what it was lacking was a bunch of outside venture capital. That was the main thing that I was like, if they just got more investors, this would fix it. All we need in the game industry is investors. That would heal it if we had investors and shareholders. Please. DBJ, this will make you feel better. Hold on. And we're getting towards the end of the stream, so this may be one of the last things that we see. You always got to check the remover edit.
Captain's log, stardate 42477.2. The Enterprise has been diverted to the Ramatis star system. It seems that both sides of a bitter planetary conflict have petitioned Starfleet to transport to their world a mediator they have mutually selected.
Actually, I'm looking forward to meeting this mediator. Came a long way to get him. They wanted the best.
That, according to all reports, is Reva.
How could this happen? You can get pregnant the first time you have sex, most days of the month, standing up, sitting down in a hotel hot tub.
What?
Mama's got a dark side.
Reva's not what I expected.
Her lips are planted in the past. There's Angle Mom who works her ass, who wants to talk to all of her friends. She wants to hang out with her friends. A friendly dance that never ends. And everybody's having so much fun. She's playing on her phone. Stream's over. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I will have a selection of Newgrounds Flash games from 20 years ago. Some of the worst, weirdest shit that I can find. If you have any suggestions, put it in the submissions channel in the Discord. Join the Discord, ! Discord. You can join it right now. We're also going to be watching some TV and maybe some other bullshit tomorrow. We'll see exactly what we do. I've got a bunch of other stuff. Wednesday, we're doing Minecraft with the Goo Crew to support anti-ICE law funds in Chicago and nationally. And next week is my last week streaming for the rest of October. So let's enjoy the 2 weeks of Fucktober. Let's finish. Let's do Fucktober. Fucktober strong. And I'll see you tomorrow. Join the Discord. Oh, listen to Stores, the podcast about stores. Stores with Luke and DBJ on every podcast platform. New episode out today with Tom Sharpling. Great place to start. Great episode. Great place to start. Listen to that. Think about maybe subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/Stores, the podcast. What else? Nothing. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. This one was really fun. And tomorrow's going to be even more fun. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.